I'm YodaVsLink, and welcome to Tuesday Album Review. Today I will be doing the album System of a Down by System of a Down. This is their very first album. All System of a Down albums are amazing, but you shouldn't stay focused on one album because this is one of those bands where you have to have every single album. They are one of my favorite bands and you must listen to them. This is a must listen to album. The most critically acclaimed songs are Spiders and a song called Sugar. When I bought this album, the only song that I knew on it was Sugar, and I will show that to you now.
I'm not better all the time, you know. Some people call it insane. Yeah, they call it insane. I play Russian roulette every day, a man's sport with the bullet called live. Yeah, mama called live.
This is a definite headbang album. You have to headbang because this is a really upbeat album. It's amazing for headbanging. And if you see, this album cover is the cover to a German Nazi poster during World War II. What it said when it was on the poster is 5 fingers has a hand. With these 5, grab the enemy. So very, very fascist, and it goes very good with the album, which is all about society, and of course the government, because System of a Down definitely lays down the government every chance that it gets. And this is a very good album to start with if you're into political rock. This is definitely not any normal kind of metal, because Serge has this thing in the songs where he does this really high falsetto, and it's really cool. I'll show you a little bit right now. I just love that part of the song. Oh man, this album is amazing. I want to review every single song on it, but I can't because I would go into so great detail. It's got some really cool different kinds of riffs and all kinds of awesome music that you wouldn't normally hear on anything else. This is not a modern album. Listen to this guitar riff right now. That is what you hear when you first turn on the CD. What a great introduction. My favorite song on this album probably has to be Soil. While I was writing down all of my different ideas about the album, I drew a little picture of Serge off the top of my head. Serge Stonkin. He doesn't really look anything like him. For some really strange reason, this album isn't on iTunes. That makes me upset. Not very upset though, because all my favorite albums I get on CD, and you see that I have it on CD as well as all the other System of a Down albums. That's how awesome they are to me. System of a Down is an amazing band. Was an amazing band. Like I was saying, this album is really brings out some random moments that you wouldn't normally see in any other types of rock. They really bring their roots out from where they were originally from, Armenia. Well, I guess I think that's what they were shooting for. Just listen to this part of this song. I really like it because it brings out kind of Eastern world, like around Russia, Armenia, that type of music they introduce into the rock in this song, and it's amazing. The song's called Peephole.
When your stars are baked and your rivers fly, do you ever believe you were stuck on sky? When your castle breaks and your feet are dry, do you ever believe you were stuck on
just love this album so much, guys. And I love System of a Down. Check out my shirt. Yes, that's System of a Down right there. Here's some bands that if you're into, you will definitely like System of a Down. Or most likely, if you don't, I hate you. Disturbed, Korn, Slipknot, Godsmack. There's a little bit of difference in those different bands, and there's really no way to pinpoint what System of a Down is. System of a Down is its own type of rock. But if you're listening to a playlist that has music similar to System of a Down, that's what you're going to get. It has some really random quotes. I love the imagery that they put into their songs, such as, this is my favorite quote from the album: "Don't you ever get stuck in the sky when you're high." Pure magic, folks. Pure magic. Now, you might have noticed, I'm a little bit more upbeat today. This is how I want to stay and get better like this. I thought my last album review was pretty bland, and I didn't like that. So I'm going to start talking faster, keep it upbeat, keep it a little bright. I like it like this. Tell me if you like it. Tell me anything else that I can do to make my album review better. And once again, if you have any other album review requests, I will be happy and try to do that most likely. Just any request, you know, just if you have time. If you want to, if you think my album reviews are worth the time. But anyways, stay tuned for next week. Here's a little review from next week. Hey guys, it's week 3 of the album review, and guess what? This is fake. This isn't really a part for my next video. I just changed shirts. But stay tuned. There will be something, I promise. And guess what? Subscribe. Spiders and Sugar. Not the name of the song's not Spiders and Sugar. 2 different songs. System of a Down by System. Oh. And many of you might not even know that because you're too obsessed with Toxicity or some other stuff. You're stupid. I'm just kidding. Toxicity is a great album, but this is an amazing album. I take that back.